Good evening and a very, very warm welcome to everyone joining us here for this international game between Germany and England's under-23s. England and Germany, Germany against England. Always a game that football fans look forward to, and it won't be any different here this evening. But before we get down to the nitty-gritty here in Germany, it is time, of course, for the national anthems. So there we have it. Once again, welcome to the city of Fulda and the city of Fulda Stadium for this, the matchup between Germany and England at under-23 level. All parts of the women's under-23 European competition. Split into two groups, A and B, with the finals then played in April in the Murisa Stadium in Spain. Here's a look at Michael Urbanski's starting 11. Very new look to the under-23 side. The under-23 level, of course, and this tournament, this friendly tournament to be more precise, put together as sort of a bridge between the youth levels and the senior team to keep development going. England and Germany in Group A of that tournament, which also includes Portugal, France and Norway. The other group with Italy, Sweden, Scotland, Belgium and the Netherlands. The top two in each group and face off against each other in the semi-finals. But England against Germany, always an eye-catcher. It should not be any different here. The last meeting back in February was a 5-goal thriller that ended 3-2 in favour of Germany's under-23s. I think we can expect something similar here this evening. There is Michael Urbanski, only recently taking charge of the under-23s. Urbanski nominating a total of 7 players, or new players, for the under-23 women's team. The likes of Maria Luisa Gross in goal today, making her debut. Dilara Achigers, as well as Ileida Achigers, Lisa Baum, Tessa Blumenberg, Delis Boboy, and Estrella Marino Gonzalez. But some experience in that starting 11 as well. Some of those debutants in the thick of things here this evening. One player that Urbanski will be relying on is the experienced Sophie Weidauer up front, their number 9. 6 goals in 9 appearances at under-23 level. The most capped player at this level as well for Germany. So the action underway here in Fulda. Germany all in white, playing from left to right here in this first 45. Germany with a friendly against Sweden in 4 days' time as well in Malmö. Both games part of the international break. At under-23 level anyway. Larissa Mühlhaus trying to hold the ball up in that far corner. England do well to deal with the early danger. Ball already out of play there. Will be a Germany throw. So a lively start from both sides here in these opening stages. Michael Obanski giving a really interesting and in-depth interview during the preparations for this game and the game against Sweden in 4 days' time. Feeling very confident about the squad selected. Chance here for England, perhaps. Not a bad effort there from an acute angle. Bayern Munich keeper Gross forced to make the save there. It's a decent effort there by Brasileiro Carrera, the West Ham number 10. So England with an early corner. Swung in towards the back post, but didn't have enough whip on it to stay within play. Harbert there applies a trade with the Portland Thorns. Germany looking to build from the back here. Baum happy to test herself in the one-on-one situation there, but forced back at the end of it all. Pass picked off by Vidar. Good pressure on the ball here from England. Good closing down there by Denton. It will be a Germany throw. Denton and Godfrey both putting the pressure on. not giving Germany's ball carriers any time on the ball. Well, not the worst idea there from Mulhouse. Looking for Alba. Alba, of course, who does play in England with Chelsea. Might know a fair few of England's starting 11. Long throw by Archigus. There is Alba. Thought about putting a cross in, but again, really tight defending from England. Stopping her in her tracks in a wide area. Might be a chance here for Germany, though. First shot towards goal. Plenty of pace and power, but straight down the middle from Mulhouse. And Natalia Negri, the Ipswich keeper, able to get a hand to it. Stop it from finding the back of the net. So shots on target at both ends already. 7.5 minutes gone. Very little separating these two sides so far, which is usually the case when they come up against each other. England able to hold on to possession. Or go back before they go forward once more. Lazel decides to go all the way back to Negri. Germany winning the ball back, if only for a moment, just inside the England half. Not a lot of space to work with for both sets of teams here. Very organised defending from both England and Germany. A lot of early pressure. England looking to press a little earlier, a little higher up the pitch. Germany, it would seem, happy to let England come towards the round about the halfway line before they decide to put the pressure on. Does look like it is quite windy out there, which could make corners, set pieces, high balls in general rather interesting. Speaking of set pieces, dead ball situation here for the Lionesses. Harbert can't quite get enough distance on that one. Kept alive though by Brasero Carrera. Now the ball into the box. Here's a good one. Manchester City's Lazel, I think, on the end of it, but able to find the target, not really able to trouble Gross in between the sticks though. Very good close defending there from Liverpool's Enderby. Vanessa Dean there, the captain, with 8 appearances, second most experienced in the entire squad, behind Vidauer. Another really good interview with her as well on the DFB website, talking about the regime change, the differences in training and preparation under Urbanski. Space here though, in the meantime, for Godfrey. Deem able to get back and intercept in time. Godfrey didn't really have too many options available in the middle. Godfrey, one of 3 players in the starting 11, playing for the London City Lionesses. Dangerous corner towards the back post. Whistle's gone here though. Just a slight push in the back there from Lazo. There's that wind coming into play. You could see it affecting the flight of the ball, albeit not a dangerous one from Achigas. Baum wanted the ball inside there, was played out wide instead, which certainly helped Brown. Shielded out of play there on that far side. Goodwin brought down on the halfway line. Hannah Silcock looking for Godfrey there with the long diagonal ball. Just left it a little short though. Still waiting for either team to really stamp their authority on proceedings here so far. Has been a bit stop-start at times. Not really free-flowing just yet. As already mentioned though, the weather conditions perhaps not making life easy on the players here. Probably best to keep the ball on the ground. Exactly what Germany trying to do here as they edge their way forward down this right wing. Good defending again from England. Well, to be fair to Alec Denton there, she didn't have really too many options available. Should be an England goal kick, and will be. Denton just moving back towards her own goal moments ago, able to turn, looked up, didn't like what she saw. Forced to put the ball out of play. England able to recover immediately though. Decent ball out wide, and a nice first touch there from Lisa Baum. Trying to create the space for a cross. Will settle for a corner though. Ball coming off Brown in the end. An opportunity for Germany to swing one into the danger zone from the far side. Looks like Larissa Mühlhaus will be putting this ball in against the wind. Seems to have just settled down for a moment. In towards the near post. Ball one back in a dangerous area here. Germany looking for the breakthrough. Just inside the 18th minute. Mara Alba just shifting it onto her left. Couldn't keep the effort down though. Just leaning back slightly. Goal kick comes straight back. Germany starting to shift up a gear. And a scramble in the box. One or two half chances there for Germany's under-23s. Larissa Mühlhaus with the final effort there. Smashing it into Brown. Does well to get herself in the way of that shot on goal, or towards goal. Germany starting to look more and more dangerous going forward. Starting to find their rhythm now. England, however, still looking very organised, very solid at the back. At the moment, and things can always change in football, as we well know. Doesn't look like we might have a 5-goal thriller on our hands again. Another shot blocked. It looks like it might be a bit of a painful block as well. I think it's Hannah Silcock who took a ball to the face there from close range as well. Get another look at it here. It's just underneath the face, top of the chest, possibly even in the lower throat area. So definitely a painful one there for Silcock. He's still trying to recover. So Larissa Mühlhaus who blasted it in her direction. Silcock takes one for the team there because that would have been a difficult save for Negri in goal. A real venom behind that right-footed effort from just inside the box. And hopefully Hannah Silcock will be all right and able to continue. Liverpool defender, very, very talented young player indeed. Really good on the ball, great distribution as well. Sabal in possession. She has looked very lively on that left wing for Germany. Majority of dangerous play has come down the left for Ubanski's side so far. Through ball towards Larissa Mühlhaus. Won't get there though. Ball put out of play as Germany keep the pressure on. Stay inside the England half. Put out of play by Manchester City's Lezo, the England captain. Well, Goodwin expecting a corner there. A little surprised to see the decision not go her and England's way. Real powerhouse up front, the big number 9. Denton. McLaughlin under pressure straight away there. Does all right to deal with it. And then misplaced pass from Lezo. Hands possession back to Germany. Good closing down by Isabel Goodwin. Wind really picking up again now. Germany playing into the wind at the moment. Mühlhaus covering good ground down the left. Player down inside the box. And it is a penalty. Larissa Mühlhaus, the player brought down after combining with the impressive Lisa Baum. And now Germany have a chance to take the lead here. A chance here for Larissa Mühlhaus to give Germany a 1-goal cushion. Slots it into the top left corner. Never in doubt. Confident take from Larissa Mühlhaus. And Germany, who probably have been the slightly more aggressive team in terms of creating chances inside that final third in this first half. Rewarded for their efforts. Her first goal at under 23 level, and this her 7th appearance. Werder Bremen, number 10, finally gets her first under 23 goal. Well, what kind of a reaction will we get now from England? We might have an instant one here. Big save by Gross. He comes off her line, makes herself big. And Goodwin will feel she could have perhaps done a little better there. Perhaps taken the shot on a little earlier, or been a little more convincing with the shot itself. Here's Godfrey coming down the left, tries to dink one into the middle. Well defended by Germany. England very nearly straight back on level terms there. Will be an England corner from the far side. Oh, I do apologise, it was actually Godfrey who was through on goal there, not Goodwin. Just seemed to be a little hesitant taking the shot on. With course coming off her line. An early effort might have just caught her a little off guard or wrong-footed. Laura Gloning brought down by Enderby. Free kick taken quickly by Germany. And they might have another penalty here. Well, it's just inside the area. I believe it's Hannah Silcock who makes the tackle. That's a clear foul as well. Catching Sophie Weidauer right on the back of the Achilles there of the right leg. And all of a sudden, Larissa Mühlhaus with a chance to make it a 2 here. And make it 2, she does. Keeps it low this time, but sends it to the left again. Oh, what a crazy 5 minutes or so. Six appearances and no goals for Werder Bremen, number 10. She now has 2 inside 5 minutes of her 7th game at under-23 level. Turning into quite the night for Larissa Mühlhaus. England will feel a little hard done by. Could have easily been all square at 1 apiece, having conceded the first penalty. And what was almost an instant reply, unable to take their chance, and then punished at the other end just as quickly. Denton does well. Twice trying to cut it back there for Godfrey. Germany able to come away with the ball though. One back instantly. Pass picked off by Brasileiro Carrera. Now Godfrey tries to slip one through the middle. Long ball over the top for debutant Mara Alba to chase. It's just a little left of centre. It'll be interesting to see how England try to get themselves back into this game without leaving themselves too vulnerable at the back. It'll be just as interesting to see how Germany try to manage this 2-goal cushion, with a lot of football still to be played. Got themselves into a fantastic position though. Too much weight on that ball. Down the line for Alba. Almost into the path of Larissa Mühlhaus. Now Mara Alba. Good ball towards the back post. Lisa Baum just unable to get there in time. And gives the ball away. Chance for England to break here. Don't have too many bodies forward though. Germany with plenty of bodies back behind the ball there. Bit of space opening up here for Denton. Plays it in just slightly behind Godfrey there. Difficult one to sort of take with her into her forward movement. Referee just having a word with Liverpool's Mia Enderby there. Just a little wild with that challenge. We'll need to be careful from here on out. She wants to avoid a booking. Nice ball inside, chance here for a third. And cleared pretty much off the line there by Silcock to deny Dilara Achika's what would have been a debut goal. Probably a little bit surprised to see the ball come her way. Wasn't a bad shot though, dragging it back across, looking for the far corner. Silcock doing really well to get back and into a position where she could help deal with that danger. Might be more danger now here though. Another clearance for England. Germany very much the team on top at the moment. Was pretty much even Stevens until that first penalty decision. From then, Germany have just looked a little bit more confident on the ball, a little bit more crisp with their passing. Link-up play has been a little more convincing. England still struggling to really find their flow. Perfect example of it there. Passes have just been a little off target. Not quite been the same chemistry out on the pitch. Might have a chance here though. Misplaced pass. Enderby. Now the shots from Goodwin, blocked in the end though by Vanessa Deem, the captain, leading by example. Again though, the pass to Goodwin there was not necessarily a bad ball, but could have been better, and I think that's been the difference. Just had to slightly adjust there before she could get the shot off. And that time wasted, allowing Deem to get into a position where she could make that block. Goodwin always going to have the advantage in those aerial situations. Unable to keep the header down there though. A little over 3 minutes still to go. Four-on-four situation here for Germany. And Sophie Weidauer shipping it out onto the left. Felisa Baum to latch on to, but Baum just setting off a little too early. Didn't look like there was too much in that, but linesman very quick to raise the flag there. Again, another ball given away cheaply. Germany pile forward again. Now the shots, good save by Negri in goal to deny Lisa Baum. Good positional play there from Negri. Germany with a corner. Less than 2 minutes to go in this first half. Mulhouse with a good-looking cross towards the back post. Mara Alba. Had a bit more time and space than I think she actually realised there. Cheeky little nutmeg there from Godfrey. Looked like she actually kept it in play there. I'm not sure the whole ball was over the line. Three minutes added on. Interesting to see the under-23s playing with the Adidas Trionda ball, the ball that will be used at next summer's World Cup. He's had very good reviews from players and goalkeepers. A lot of grip. Allows for more precision when it comes to passing, shooting. Does help the goalkeepers out a little bit as well, that extra grip. Ball over the top. Half-time team talk will perhaps be a little longer and a little more in depth for Emma Coates than for Michael Lubanski. The latter, I think, will be more than happy with the way his team have performed in this first period of play, especially the way they've grown into the first half. One could argue that first penalty definitely the catalyst for them being the better side in the first 45. Up until that point, England very much on level terms, not just in terms of the scoreline, but in terms of performance, chances created. It was England, of course, with that first opportunity, just inside the first 5 minutes. there is the half-time whistle. Germany with a 2-goal cushion. Larissa Mühlhaus scoring twice from the spot to put Germany in the driving seat and in control of this Group A matchup against England. Work to do for the Lionesses in the second period of play. But Germany exactly where they want to be, and we'll hope they can build on that performance in the second half. Join us for it in just a few. That second half is just around the corner. As the second half gets underway. Michael Obanski's side playing from right to left here in the second 45. Doesn't look like either team has made any changes here. So the same 22 out for the second 45. Ladar Chiggers brought down just inside Germany half there. Germany getting the ball forward very quickly. There's Emma Coates. Watches on from the bench. I think we can probably expect some England substitutions should things not really change or even get worse for the Lionesses in these early stages of the second period of play. Players keeping warm on the sidelines. It is a bit nippy out there. And the wind doesn't seem to be calming down anytime soon. Nice close control here. And the chance on the edge of the area there for Lisa Baum. Larissa Mühlhaus with a really nice close control. Lays it up for her teammates. He just gets underneath the ball with the right-footed effort there to send it well up and over. England playing their way out of trouble in that far corner very well. Already looking a lot more precise with their distribution. Sara Brazzero unable to react in time. England looking to put some pressure on here down this right wing. Early ball just a little too close to Maria Gross in goal there from Leila Harbert. I think already very noticeable England looking a little bit more calm on the ball. Things looked a little rushed at times in the first half. Of course, Germany, with that 2-goal cushion, able to just sit back a little and allow England time on the ball, especially deep inside their own half. There again, pressure only really applied once the ball makes its way towards that halfway line. Play it down for Germany. Lisa Baum goes to ground clutching a right ankle there. Didn't look like there was anything wrong with the tackle. Not at first glance anyway. She's back on her feet already, which would suggest there wasn't too much in that really. Get another look at it here. Definitely a little bit more tenacity to England's game here all of a sudden. Wasn't the worst ball over the top there either. It was Mia Enderby, I think, giving chase. Good ball to switch it out onto the right. Ceres Brown, then the first time, all extended by Enderby. Down the line, cross into the box, floated into a good area for Isabel Goodwin to go and attack by Olivia McLaughlin, but it was always heading towards the hands of Maria Gross in goal. Rain coming down now as well. So wet and windy now in Fulda. Not exactly pleasant for the fans in the stands, I'm sure. With the majority of them being Germany fans, I think the scoreline certainly helped keep a few smiles on some faces. For now, anyway. 7.5 minutes of this second period of play done and dusted. England certainly looking a lot more like themselves on the ball. Still waiting for any real clear-cut chances at either end so far. Germany win themselves a corner. Strong play on the wing from Marga Alba. It's made a good impression on her under-23 debut. A Chelsea player. Chance here for a third. Header blocked before it could find the target. Kept alive by Vidauer. And eventually England able to come away with it. Now have players forward. Referee thinking about playing the advantage, but then does blow the whistle in the end. Brozero caught late there by Yelavite. And a yellow card shown, I believe. Yeah, confirmation of it there. Right decision, to be fair. Was quite the heavy challenge. Oh, dreadful conditions here. You see the waves of water being blown across a screen by the heavy winds here. Nice little cut back inside. And the ball into the middle. A dangerous one, not dealt with by England. And there is Sophie Vidauer. Who scores her 7th goal for the under-23s. And this her 10th appearance into double figures in terms of appearances, getting close in terms of goals scored. If there's one player you know is not going to miss from that sort of range, it is Sophie Vidauer. Natalia Negri does all right with the save, to be fair, but sort of parries it straight into the path of Vidauer, who reacts extremely quickly and just slots it into the far corner. Negri can do nothing about it. And England in trouble now. 3-0 down. Germany in cruise control. Pass picked off by Dilara Archigos. Tries to feed one through one of the central lanes there. Not quite enough space though. England now with somewhat of a mountain to climb. Half an hour to go. Lisa Baum does well to stay on her feet there. Cut back inside. Actually, Larissa Mühlhaus, who was closest to her, but she was hoping for a few more bodies in the box. Might work out for Germany anyway. They come forward again. Moving the ball nicely out onto the right wing, but not quite enough mustard behind that one. Vidauer trying to bring Archigos into play, but a slight lapse in concentration there from Freya Godfrey. I think that pretty much sums up England's evening here. So triple substitution as Marie Steiner will come in for her second appearance. Estrella Gonzalez coming on as well. Katarina Pilic, third substitute for Germany. England looking to make some changes of their own. As Mullet and Barry both getting ready to come on. I have to say, was a little surprised not to see changes made at half-time. England's number 9, Goodwin, one of the players sacrificed as Germany look to power forward in the hunt of a fourth. Confirmation of those England changes now as well. Denton and the foul on Lisa Baum now. Lisa Baum now out on the right wing. A real menace down the left in the first half. Well, to be brutally honest, it was quite a disappointing evening for Godfrey and Goodwin, two players that of course know each other extremely well. Both forwards regularly play alongside each other for the London City Lionesses. Didn't quite click for them here tonight. So can Sunderland's Barry and Southampton's Mullet perhaps bring some life into the Lionesses' attack here. Just 2 shots on target in the first half for Emma Coates' team. Haven't been able to add to that tally so far in this second half, with just over 20 minutes already gone. Changes made by both managers haven't really changed the complexion of this game. All the pressure on England to try and find a way back into this with time running out. Germany very much happy to just keep the ball when they can, create chances if and when possible, but no real pressure to do it now. Very much job done already. Would have to be quite the collapse for England to get themselves back into this. Instead, Germany might add a fourth here. Little cut back, there's the shot. A really good save. And the near post by Natalia Negri there. Lovely cut back on the substitute Steiner. And there is the fourth. Sophie Weidauer using the wet surface to just slide it into that far corner. Natalia Negri at full stretch, unable to keep it out. Germany ready to make 2 more changes here. Janssen and Landenberger about to come on. Again, it's those quick reactions from Sophie Weidauer that get the job done. A brace for her now. She takes her under-23 tally to 8. Jelle Weitz and the Susanne Greve, the 2 players making way. Chance here to peg one back, and it's just wide. Hannah Silcock on the spin, does really well. And slices the effort, slightly better contact on that. She might just creep it past Maria Gorsen goal. Unfortunate for the Liverpool defender, and now back the other way, Germany. Looking dangerous again. And the effort goes wide from Larissa Mühlhaus. Could have had a hat-trick there. Looks like it took a deflection. I think it's Naomi Lazell who does just enough and gets just enough on the ball to help it out for a Germany corner and avoid conceding a fifth. Both Mühlhaus and Weidauer on a hat-trick here. Mühlhaus with the delivery. And Germany with the goal. They make it 5. And it's the substitute, Mathilda Jansen. Comes off the bench to get her name on the score sheet as well. With less than 20 minutes still to go, England need to be careful here. Been a very rough evening for the Lionesses here in Fulda. They need to try and make sure it doesn't get any worse. Jansen on the pitch for about 3 minutes or so. Gracie Pryor coming on to replace Hannah Silcock. Steiner gives away the free kick. The heavy challenge there on Ceres Brown. It really is pouring down now. It's been raining goals as well here in Fulda. Great first touch there. Germany moving the ball nicely again. Switch of play out onto the left. Here's Lara Gloning. Still on the ball. One touch too many in the end as she runs into trouble. Ball out of play for a corner. Simpson just, or Pryor, excuse me, running out of space to work with. Good looking delivery again. Much more convincing header away that time. Germany able to stay in possession. Not for very long though. Slip hands possession back to Germany. Unfortunate. And the Lionesses there. Would it be costly though? Lloyd Smith getting ready to come on here. Lena Gunning-Williams will join her. Out there before Lloyd Smith makes her way out. Last roll of the dice from Emma Coates, although I think it's safe to say England aren't going to come away with much here. Not unless something spectacular unfolds, and don't see that happening. Lovely link-up play. Pilic cuts onto her right, gets a good-looking cross into the box. Not a lot of height on it, but still not exactly easy to deal with. Heavy coming together there. Play allowed to continue though. Germany with a chance to make it 6. Natalia Negri called into action, not for the first time. It's been a busy night for her. She might still have work to do here. And it's put wide by Sophie Weidauer. She sort of had a bit of a toe poke at it from close range. Catches the outside of the boot rather than the, or the inside of the right boot rather than the toe. That would have been the hat-trick for Germany's number 9. There is still time though. To be fair, Germany look like scoring every time they do get forward. Oh, not a bad attempt there. Cheeky little 1-2 Steiner trying to get on the end of it. At full stretch, couldn't keep it in play or get a shot on goal. A great one-touch football from Obanski's team. Larissa Mühlhaus has gone down. Looks like she's back on her feet now. She was just a little winded with that high ball that came her way from goalkeeper Maria Gross. Straight to the midsection. Looks like a corner right on the solar plexus. Looks like RB Leipzig's Delis Boboy, the 18-year-old, getting ready to get a taste of under-23 action as well. Will come on to make her debut. One back really well by Leverkusen's Gonzalez. And picks up the free kick as well. Kira Barry on a yellow card for her troubles. Just pulling back on the left arm of Gonzalez there, right under the nose of the referee. Now Boboy will come on to make her debut. So no hat-trick for Germany's number 9, Sophie Weidauer, but a brace. Will certainly keep Michael Urbanski more than happy. Said before the game she'd be one of the players he'd be looking to lead by example. Well, she's certainly done that tonight. Both she and Larissa Mühlhaus have been absolutely superb. Good reading of the game there from Maria Gross, off her line nice and early. Mühlhaus expecting a free kick there. Decision not coming her way. Well, not enough in that for me. Does see the decision go her way that time. McLaughlin just coming through the back of Mühlhaus. Now she sees a yellow as well. Lisa Balm with a cross. Too much height and distance on it though. Teammates all sort of making runs towards the near post as she sent it deep. That's why Olivia McLaughlin picked up the yellow card. It wasn't actually for the tackle. It's for stopping Germany from taking the free kick quickly. Good distribution there from Gross. He's made a really good impression. Her debuting goal. Be fair, hasn't had that much to do, but what she has seen come her way, she's dealt with convincingly. I'll tell you what, that wasn't a bad ball. Across the box. No one committing to a run forward to try and latch onto the end of it. It's been that sort of a performance from England. Not enough players on the same page. Not enough confidence when it comes to distribution. Germany showing them how it's done here this evening. As Lisa Baum tries her luck from long range. A really good left-footed strike there. Straight down the middle though. Natalia Negri able to hold on to it. Lloyd Smith with the foul on Dean. Clever play from Dean there. Just takes a step in front of Lloyd Smith, looking for that foul. Lisa Baum has been a threat from wide areas right from the get-go here tonight. I think that's what Germany have done so well. Really have stretched England's defence time and time again. Switched it up as well. Down the right, down the left. Through the middle at times as well. And normally, very little to separate these two teams in terms of ability and what they bring to the table, but it just has been Germany's night. England just off the pace. Decent start. Not too bad in the opening 10 minutes or so, but once Germany took control of the game, well, they never really looked back, and England were never really able to match them. "90 minutes, just about up. Fair few substitutions made, so could possibly have a decent little chunk of stoppage time added on. There's your answer. 4 minutes to go here. Fulled up. Here is Barry, again with a ball into that danger area. A little too close to Gross that time though. Here's Boboy. Unable to pick out Lisa Baum. With the ball around the outside. Two minutes of stoppage time still to go. Although I'm sure Emma Coates and company would be more than happy to hear that final whistle go already. Germany will still have time for a corner and possibly for a sixth goal here. Player brought down inside the penalty area. Certainly looked like Boboy was brought down unfairly there initially. Get a closer look at it here. Oh, both having a go at each other, but you have seen penalties given for less. Scoreline perhaps playing on the mind of the referee there. 4 minutes of stoppage time are up. And then the final effort, just wide from Larissa Mühlhaus. So no hat-trick for Germany's number 10, but a 5-0 win against England will keep Michael Obanski and his team more than happy. A night to forget for Emma Coates and England. A night that won't be forgotten anytime soon for Germany's under-23s. A convincing display from start to finish. Larissa Mühlhaus with 2 from the spot. Sophie Weidauer with 2 from open play.